name is Jonathan Culbertson, and I'm the compliance manager at InCheck. Today, I will be bringing you the November 2022 edition of InCheck's Compliance Update Vlog. As always, I will be highlighting some recent legal updates that affect background screening and the hiring process. Okay, let's get started in Atlanta, Georgia. The city of Atlanta passed an ordinance which makes it an unlawful employment practice for an employer to discriminate against any individual because of such individual's criminal history status. Still, adverse employment decisions based on criminal history status shall not be considered a violation where such decision was based on how the criminal history related to the position's responsibilities in accordance with these four factors. They are: 1, whether the applicant committed the offense; 2, the nature and severity or gravity of the offense; 3, the time since the offense; and 4, the nature of the job for which the applicant has applied. Okay, now, the remaining legal updates that will be discussed today relate to marijuana in Kentucky, Maryland, and Missouri. Let's start in Kentucky. In Kentucky, the governor issued Executive Order 2022-798. The executive order grants a full, complete, and conditional pardon to any and all persons who are accused of possessing marijuana under Kentucky Revised Statute 218A.142, if 4 requirements are satisfied. These 4 requirements are as follows: 1, must be lawfully purchased in jurisdiction outside of Kentucky. 2, there must be written proof of the purchase. 3, the amount of medical marijuana in the individual's possession shall be legal under the laws in which the purchase occurred, but shall not exceed 8 ounces. And 4, the individual shall produce written certification by a healthcare provider that shows that the individual has been diagnosed with a medical condition that is listed in the executive order. The executive order becomes effective January 1st, 2023. On to Maryland. Maryland passed a constitutional amendment which legalized recreational marijuana. Notably, it does not appear that the amendment addressed recreational marijuana use in relation to employment. That amendment takes effect July 1st, 2023. Okay, let's finish up with Missouri. Missouri passed Amendment 3 to the Missouri Constitution, which made key changes in Missouri's stance on recreational and medical marijuana. First, Amendment 3 legalizes recreational marijuana. However, it does not appear that Amendment 3 provides employment protections for recreational marijuana users. Indeed, Amendment 3 prohibits an employee from bringing a claim against an employer based on the employer prohibiting that employee from being under the influence of marijuana while at work. And second, and most notably, Amendment 3 prohibits discrimination against a person based on: 1, the person's status as a qualifying patient who has a valid identification card, including a person's legal use of lawful marijuana product off the employer's premises during non-work hours, unless the person was under the influence of medical marijuana on the premises of the place of employment or during the hours of employment. And 2, a positive drug test for marijuana components or metabolites of a person who has a valid qualifying patient identification card, unless the person was under the influence of medical marijuana on the premises of the place of employment or during the hours of employment. That amendment takes effect December 8th, 2022. Well, thank you for joining me for the November 2022 compliance updates. I hope to see you again next time for some more compliance updates. Bye-bye.